Hello, yogis. Today we will begin in Supta Baddha Konasana on your back. Letting the soles of the feet touch, the knees fall open, and taking the arms wherever they feel comfortable. Begin to come into awareness with your breath. Not changing anything, just becoming aware. And on your next exhale, let all of the air fall out of your body. And then take a really big full inhale, letting the belly blow up like a balloon. And hold at the top of that breath. And then exhale, press everything out. And do that again 2 more times. Big full inhale with a pause at the top. And then exhale with intention. And begin to come into your Ujjayi breath. Zipping up the lips and creating some internal heat. Bring your left knee into your chest and try to keep the right knee in an open pose. And then with your left knee, come into half happy baby. So you're going to try to grab the outside blade of that foot and creating a really unique stretch here. Work to stack the ankle over the knee. And then come back down, Supta Baddha Konasana again. Pause for a moment. Inhale the right knee in. And then coming to half happy baby. Really noticing the difference in the hips, right? One is opening out, one is rotating in. And then back to Supta Baddha Konasana. Keeping the soles of the feet together, bring the knees to touch as if you're closing a book. Just getting into some ankle warm-ups here. And go ahead and do that 5 times, opening and closing. And at the end of your 5th one, bring your hands around your knees, pull your knees into your chest, taking a little ball pose here. And begin to take spinal rocks, as big or little as you like, as many as you like, until you cross over and come onto all 4s. Take the time to get a firm base here, right? Making sure your knees are under your hips, hands are under your shoulders. Exhale all of the air out. And then inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your head. Pull your collarbones apart. Cat pose. Squeeze everything towards the middle line. Even pull the lower belly up and in. And then the opposite, cow pose. Cat. One more of each with your breath guiding you. Coming to a neutral spine. Inhale the left arm up, so you're opening your chest to the left wall. Bend your elbow, tuck your hand behind your neck. Keep your twist, keep pulling your left hip away from you so it's still square with the back wall. And then bring your left elbow to your right elbow, taking a small crunch in. Inhale, back up, open, and crunch in. Open, and in. Open up. Reset. Other side. Tuck your hand behind your neck and crunch it in. Open back and crunch. Open back. Last time to come in, really getting good rotation through the ribs. Inhale back up and back to center. Extend your left leg long behind you. Let your toes touch the ground. And just rock forward and backward, opening up the back of the leg. And after you've done 3 or 4 of those, come to stillness, pick up the left toes so they're flying off the ground. And then bring your knee towards your elbow. So you're kind of just going to crunch in your leg. Perfect. And extend back out. And back in. And back out. One more time in. And back out. Now while your leg is straight, rotate your toes to face the left wall. And then kick your leg to the left side. See if you can bring it level with your hip. And then back. And then forward. And back. Last time, bring it forward and back. And drop it back down. We'll reset for the other side. Right leg extends out, toes touch the ground. Go ahead and do those same push throughs. And once you've done 3 or 4 of those, lift the right toes, rotate the right toes to the right wall, and then swing your leg around to the side, and then back, and around, and back. One more time, around, and back. Coming to all fours, take one cat-cow to kind of rinse that out. Downward facing dog. First down dog of practice, so take the time, right? Pedal out, paw out, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Negotiate the distance of your hands and your feet. Inhale, pick your left leg up. Press through your right heel. And then lift your left heel, but keep your left glute square with your right. Turn your left toes to the side. And see if you can swing your leg around to the front. Keep it flying. And then back. And then front. And then back. Last time coming around to the front, you've got this, and then back. Drop it down, other side. Inhale, right leg up, pausing here, pressing through the left heel, keeping the hips level. Then rotate your toes to the right, swing your leg to the front, and back, and front, and back. One more time, come to the front Bring it to the back. Drop your foot. Take a child's pose. Keeping intention in the Ujjayi breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to left elbow. And back. Left knee to right elbow. Pause. Drop your foot through your hand and leg. Fallen star. Right arm flies. Perfect. Three-legged dog. Left knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Dropping your right knee to the ground, pressing your hips up. Well, more forward than up. Staying active in your Ujjayi. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Right knee to right elbow. And back. Right knee to left elbow. Pausing and then straightening your leg through for fallen star or fallen triangle. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Taking the time to orient your feet so they're at, your front foot, so it's at 12 o'clock. Knee over ankle, perfect. Downward facing dog. Now let's flow. Feet to hands. Yogi's choice, you can take a ragdoll or a forward fold. Inhale, rise up to Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, straighten the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades. High push-up. Low push-up, cobra. So just a little chest lift. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward, warrior one. Left. I'm tricking the peoples today. Spiral your right hip so it faces the front edge of your mat. Take your legs as wide as you need to get that deep opening. High push-up. Low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right side, warrior one. Taking that same time to negotiate with this side of your body. How do you need to stand to get the best opening? High push-up. Low push-up. Your choice, up dog, cobra, downward facing dog. Take a big full inhale, sigh it out, and then come back to your Ujjayi to support you for this next flow. Feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Tadasana, come up to mountain. Forward fold back down. Halfway lift. High and low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg forward, warrior one. Inhale your chest up and then exhale right back down, high and low push-up. Upward facing, downward facing, right side, warrior one. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha Savasana, Adho Mukha Savasana. Feet to hands. Halfway, fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High and low. Up. Down. Left leg, warrior one. Coming in like flowing water. Carving through the Grand Canyon of your body. High and low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right side, warrior one. Chaturanga. Upward, downward. One more time, just like that. You've got this. Feet to hands, halfway lift. Fold. Flowing like water. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Halfway. High and low. Upward, downward. Left leg, warrior one. High and low. Up. Down, other side, flowing back to your down dog. And pause. Take a big exhale here. Taking your down dog as a form of break, right? Letting this pose become restful. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee, stack your hip, getting a nice opening across the front side of the body. Take 3 circles each direction with your knee. And then coming back to a still scorpion tail. And then negotiate with this here, right? Maybe you open and stack your hips one on top of the other. Maybe you let your shoulders come out of alignment. Just kind of play with the opening available in this pose. Maybe you look under an armpit or not. And then coming back to downward facing dog. Pausing here before you lift your your right leg up. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Take those same knee circles, 3 directions. 3 each direction. Good God. As you're ready, coming back to a still scorpion tail. Back to downward facing dog. Left leg forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, right elbow, left knee. Pausing here, letting your hands stay in your prayer pose to help twist deeper, stacking top shoulder on top of bottom. Untwist back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Negotiating, so your front foot's at 12 o'clock, back foot is about 3. Reverse warrior. Stay low in your front leg. Extended side angle. Love the burn. Bending deeply into your front leg. The only thing that changes is the torso. Easy twist. So you're going to drop your right hand, lift your left, come onto the toes of the back foot. Rotate through the rib cage. Down dog. Right leg forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Left elbow outside of right thigh. Keeping the hands, I think sometimes we get our hands on the ground and just start kind of cheating. So if we can keep the integrity, the rotation comes from the rib cage. Back to crescent. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Easy twist. Left hand down, right hand up, coming up onto the toes. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. The end of your third breath, bring your left leg forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, taking the twist again. See what you can figure out differently this time. A lot of times I figure out that I've had too much wine the night before and I have no balance. One more breath. Back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Take your top arm behind your back, bottom arm through your legs. Take an arm bind here. Whatever that looks like, right? One more breath. Release the bind. Easy twist to down dog. Yeah, take a big breath. Let that go. Right leg forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center. Twist again. Right, we're activating the internal organs here as well as balance and flexibility. Back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. After you set up, take an arm bind, whatever variation works in your body. Yes. Extended side angle. Easy twist to down dog. So pause for a breath and then just step back. Three deep breaths here. At the end of your third breath, left leg forward, crescent lunge. So many crescents. Hands to heart center, take your twist nice and deep if you want to open your arms this time, whatever variation you prefer. Some folks are extra bendy and can take an arm bind. Back to crescent lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Take the arm bind, bird of paradise. So you're going to hop your back foot under you, perfect. Lifting your left leg. Maybe you straighten it straight up and down. Stay for 2 or 3 breaths playing with it, and then come back down into your bound yes. And open into your extended side angle. And then easy twist. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, take a twist. Yogi's choice here if you'd like to take a different variation. Back to crescent lunge. Activate your core, perfect. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior, pardon me. Extended side angle. Take the arm bind. Come into bird of paradise. Negotiate with your body here. How straight can you make that top leg? And then come back down to your bound, perfect. And then open your arms. Extended side angle again. Then easy twist. Down dog to child's pose. And just take a rest in your child's pose here. We've done a lot with the hips and with the middle chest. And as you're ready, come back to your downward facing dog. It's like coming back home. Left leg forward, warrior 2. Half moon. So just launch into that front leg. Working your top hip on top of your bottom hip as much as possible. Standing split. Both hands come to the ground first. And then negotiate maybe one hand around your ankle, maybe 2. Airplane pose. Forward fold. Woo! Shake it out. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right leg forward, warrior 2. Launching into your half moon. Stay in your breath. Standing split. Airplane pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High and low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg forward, warrior 2. Reverse triangle. So straighten your front leg and tilt back, perfect. Triangle pose. Long-term goal of stacking the ribs, stacking the hips, becoming as narrow as possible. Warrior 2. Both toes to the side, wide-legged forward fold. Take the time to set up however is best for you. Skandasana at the back of the mat. So bend your left knee, rotate the right toes up towards the sky. I might have that backwards, sorry. Skandasana is like legit ninja pose. The hips are opening, the inner thighs, the low back. Stay in your breath. Easy twist. Down dog. Right leg forward, warrior 2. Reverse triangle. Triangle. Yeah, just being aware that each side is different, making space for that. Like my left leg is way more flexible than my right. Warrior 2. Both toes to the side, reverse namaste. Take a forward fold with a bind. Keep working the weight of your body onto the balls of your feet, not letting the bind detract from that. Release your arms, coming back up. Skandasana. Take the opposite side. Negotiating, right? How low do you need to go? How high do you need to stay? Good warm-up for frog pose. Not that we're doing it, but that it is. Easy twist. Down dog. Jump into chair pose. Drinking bird. Chair. Drinking bird. Pressing up high onto the toes. Chair pose. One more drinking bird. Go for it. Chair pose. And then using your chair pose, drop your hips all the way to the ground, coming to boat, Navasana. Low boat. Taking low boat to high boat a total of 3 times. Negotiate with your breath. And when you're done, just come to lay flat on your back. And just taking a moment of pause here. And when you're ready, bring the soles of your feet back to the ground, knees bent, bridge pose. One more breath in your bridge. And then lower back down. There's more where that came from. Bridge pose, rise up. rolling through the spine, right? Bringing back that cascading thought from earlier when we were water with our flow. And lower back down. Yogi's Delight here, bridge or wheel. Might as well do the wheel, open the back, open the heart. Be ready to give and receive all of the love. And then as you're ready, slowly come down. Supta Baddha Konasana. All right, bring both knees into your chest. Take a big squeeze in, and then bring them back so that they're at a 90-degree angle. So knees are over hips, ankles in line with the knees. Take your arms to a T. Drop your legs to the right. Getting into that left side body to start. So everything we've done today has been left initiated, allowing the other side of our body a chance to be heard first. And just settling in here for a deep twist. Coming back to center, other side. And coming back to the center. Yogi's choice, you can end in Savasana or back in Supta Baddha Konasana. But either way, pick one and commit. Take the time, wiggle, get out anything you need to, from scratching your face or fixing your hair, whatever you need to do. And then take a big full inhale in, squeeze everything. Make a fist, curl your toes, squeeze your face, squeeze your glutes, all of it. Squeeze more. Squeeze all of your frustration, your anger, and then exhale, drop it all. Release into the ground. Give it back to the earth to recycle as love. And the only thing you have to do here is breathe. As you begin to bring awareness back into your body, take a moment before you move. And in your memory, I want you to just bring to the top of mind an experience you had where you felt true awe, the awesomeness of this existence. And allow that memory to be fully realized. See if you can visualize the moment, if there were any scents involved, if there was a sound or a temperature. And give yourself the opportunity to relive that moment here and now. And see if you can keep a piece of that awe with you throughout your day. And gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you rock your head side to side. Taking the time to come to a fetal position on either side. No need to rush. And once you arrive in your fetal position, take 3 full cycles of breath deeply and intentionally. And slowly make your way up to seated, however you're comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, your sit bones pressing firmly into the ground, telescoping your spine taller, crown of the head reaching for the heavens. Inhale your hands to heart center. Sealing in your practice with one more big full inhale and exhale, letting go of anything that does not serve you. And may we live with a life of awe. Together we say, Namaste. Good work.